folks, we're not going to be the only ones out on the river. People come out and fish on this thing. Then, of course, there's barge traffic. All right, adventurers. Time to work on the canoe a little bit. I've got it up on its portage wheels. First time I've used these. Didn't read the directions. I'm not even sure that's how they're supposed to be attached, but they seemed sturdy-ish. Kind of comical that, anyway, they worked. I got them over from the side yard there by the shed over here to the front yard. I'm out in front because I've got a nice shade tree here and close to power on the front porch. I've got my miter saw and my parts. I have removed the yoke, which the yoke was just this little board. Here is the original yoke. I'm going to try to cut the new one to about that size. I have new ones here. That's a thwart as well as a seat. Obviously this seat needs some attention. We'll be pressure fitting that. This seat I'm going to take out and replace just these little spindles. I have replacements, so we'll get that done and make that work. Oh, those are different lengths. I didn't realize that. Oh, we'll sort it. I can cut things. I get nervous about cutting things because, you got one chance to get it right? Measure twice, cut once. But that's what we're about today. This is day -18, and hope to get this sorted and ready to go. Check back with us again, adventurers. We'll have more for you. Okay, we have the new yoke installed. I honestly don't know that it matters much which direction the neck brace faces. I like the idea of having that where I can face forward with the canoe, but it should be pretty well balanced, center balanced there to go either way. In any case, I did it that way. That just feels right. Not even sure that is right, but one piece accomplished. I don't know what's next, either this thwart or this seat. We have replacement thwart and a replacement seat ready to go. So we'll flip a coin, I guess. I guess the thwart is easier, but I also have that tied off to the portage wheels. So we'll figure it out. We're gonna have to do both anyway. So we'll just get started. Get back to you. Okay, adventurers. Here's where we stand. This aft seat has not been replaced. I did tighten it down based on some of the damage I did to the hardware, taking the front out. I opted to just go with this. It still seems sound. Putting some weight on it, and the webbing is still secure, so we're gonna go with it. Hopefully that's gonna get us through the adventure. The thwart has been replaced. It's tight. It's got solid. The yoke has been replaced. It's tight. It's solid. The new bow seat has been cut to size. It's ready to screw in. However, the bolts have been bent because of the play in the seat. They just kind of got moved around through the weight of a human sitting in it and paddling. I'm gonna have to replace these bolts. The rest of the hardware is usable. One snapped taking it off. Old seat, it's just loose. I don't know if I'm gonna want to try to salvage this or not. It's salvageable, I think, but it would be something to do it, and how much value there is in that, I don't know. It's the old yoke, the old thwart. You can see that it was rotting out pretty good, so best that got replaced, I think. Just a little bit of trimming I did off the ends of the seat and the yoke and the thwart. And I don't know to what degree I'm going to use these. I am going to use 4 of them to replace the 4 for the seat. I will have to cut them to size. We'll just cut them down to, the correct height there. Like I said, I didn't take these out, so I was going to replace these, but they seem structurally sound as much as they look a little worse for wear. I mean, when I put some tension on that hardware, they held okay. I'm going to trust them to do their job and cross my fingers. So there you have it. I'll get some more hardware and put in that front seat, and I'll be ready to go. I'll clean her out, and I think she's ready for the river, y'all. We've got this one eye bolt that we pointed out before. The other one is missing, so I'm going to want to replace that. That'll be a simple thing, but it's just a matter of doing that, just to have another attachment point. We're good to go. I'm happy with the job. Did it out here on a hot day, so that was good fun. But we managed, and now the job is all but done. Just need to screw in the seat after replacing the hardware, which is a simpler part of the job. I can put away the power tools and move this puppy back in the side yard until it's ready to go. Thanks for watching, y'all. I will show you more when it gets complete. Alrighty, adventurers. Here we are. We have the bow seat installed. I had to retrofit a little bit. You can see I did not get another eye hook here, but I think I can still rectify that. I could not source locally. I probably could have done through the internet, but I was down to crunch time, so in a hurry. I couldn't source number 1024 5-inch bolts, which is what it would require with those spacers there to dangle from the gunnel. I could source them in 1/4 inch, so I did. That's bigger, and I had to bore things out a little bit to make it work, but I made it work. So we have it installed. Bow seat, yoke, thwart replaced, aft seat tightened, and from what I can tell, sturdy. Fingers crossed, because this has to get us 2,300 river miles. But I think we're in good shape, I think. I'm gonna rinse this thing down, and it's ready to go. It's not as pretty as it was when it was new. There's some cracks in it and some scuffs, as you can see. But I believe she's seaworthy. I'm gonna trust her to get me there safely. So, away we go. Thanks for watching, guys. More to come. This is day -17.